it's the first time that we've done a flat roof system like this that is being held down by only there's five panels being held down by three fixings, which
That's a
just
leap of faith.
feels it just feels crazy. But how it basically works is there's two tracks that run down the middle part of the roof, and they're where the panels will clamp to. And then in the center of those, a certain position that's been designed by K2 as well as Nicholson's IFP, uh, they they're at certain intervals, and then there's a cross member that links to both of the long tracks that go down either side, and it basically just bolts that cross member to the IFP, and then that's held down. There's absolutely no wind uplift on it because it's a lower pitch than say like the Van der Vaart, which is a really good popular one that I use quite a bit. It's a lower roof pitch. There's a back wind baffle, and there's also a small parapet on that. So there'll be next to no wind uplift on that anyway, but it's absolutely rock solid. And it was good. It was nice fitting onto a different roof structure using a different piece of equipment because I've seen a lot of them, and I have seen these before, but this is my first time doing it sort of from start to finish.
That's interesting. So the actual threaded bit that's in the roof, did you fit that, or was that the roofing contractors who put that in
No,
place?
so we spec'd what it had to be and where they had to be placed, but really just because they had all of the like the membrane welding equipment, because you've got to weld the patch
That's what I was
to
wondering
the
how
rest
you
of the
did it.
membrane. Yeah. So they were finishing it off when I was there, because there was two that they were just unsure if exactly where I wanted to put them. And so yeah, it's basically like a big, almost like looks like a big soldering iron. And the roof is membraned as per normal from what I could. Well, it was membraned as per normal, as if there was going to be no solar put on. The IFP, which has a big, like I think it's a square or a circular plate, I can't remember now. That sits on where you want it to be, and then you basically screw that in like eight fixings or so through into the chipboard or plywood, and then there's a massive, probably like 400 by 400 patch, or maybe even bigger, that is then sat over the top. And then along the edge of that, or four edges of that patch, it's then basically heat welded onto the rest of the membrane. So yeah, it was quite interesting watching him do it, to be fair. And yeah, it's absolutely rock solid and yeah, completely waterproof, which is always a good thing.